I give it all away. You're like my reason for life. You give me all that I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans. Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. They'll empty the backfield. A 5-receiver set on 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This is complete to Hawkins. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play.
They'll drop the throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hawkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
A passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Chiefs.
19 tight.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hawkins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
They'll look to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. And that's their second charge timeout here this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And this one complete again to Mims. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 44 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Strike, 52, boom.
Again, it's Lance. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigga Cockrell, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game.
Makes the score Titans 8, Chiefs
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
19, target, trap 60, trap 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally. But he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They're going to try and throw. Going up top. That is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Here we go, set. Blue, 30, set.
Lance looking to throw it. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Marvin Mims, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Ready?
Lance going to try to throw for this. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
16. Chiefs 3. Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Hawkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Ready?
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trap 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down. Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hawkins. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
2nd and 3. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Cowboys! 19, 10, 70 ring, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bunker is on target. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Bunker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. There's Robinson showing the flash. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready?
Paul want to give up the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Black
10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Lance. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Lance.
That's complete to DK. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Chimway DK with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it. So they tried for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
If you're not liking the look, they'll change the play.
60, man. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
65,
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Second down.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And it's third down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Top low 18.
They'll look to throw for it on third and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Kansas City Chiefs.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
2 yards on the play. And a first down chase.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs are back within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he returns this to the 22.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Lance. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38.
Charles, looked like that had to be a mix-up there defensively.
You always question that type of confusion. They actually lost him in the middle of the field, gave him all sorts of room to run, and he took big-time advantage of it. That's an error you just can't make on the defensive side of the ball.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
60 ready.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Down. Black. 95.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Black, clawed red. Here we go. Here we go. 50.
Lance going to throw.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Chimray Deacon.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage.
Makes the score Titans 32.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run. Down the field, he's got Noel.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Warriors 70.
They'll throw now on the final play. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Their own 18-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
To throw, it's Lance. This one caught by Ridley. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
9 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Chimray Deacon.
58 yards.
And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Red, yellow.
Lance going to try to throw for this.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
On the ball, now, now.
First down, Kansas City.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Now they'll audible to something else.
60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 79.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here just past the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
60 red. 60 red.
Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
38. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Titans, first down.
Flag blue.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blue, 32.
And Lance now to throw. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Ready?
Now Lance. And this one's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Set, fight, 60. Eagle blue. Red, yellow. 6, mega. Ready?
On second and 10, Lance. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Black, 22.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Green jack. Set.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Touchdown, Titans!